Hey y'all, it's me Trish. I am the Witch of the Dismal Swamp. How's everybody today? Alright. I have to make this kind of a quick video because I got my grandbabies coming. And I wanted to just throw something up here for y'all. This right here is a little bit different. I was going to do an oil, but I decided I wanted to read this because, I was sitting here going through my books. And I wanted to read to you what they have in two different books on graveyard dirt. Okay, this one, it says in here on graveyard dirt, because, some people see it in different ways, so I just wanted to read what it says, okay? All right. A central component of In the Hoodoo's bag of tricks is graveyard dirt. Some say it is all for evil, but how could that be with all the sweet, innocent people that have passed on to the spirit realm buried there? Yep. In the old days, folks collected dirt from specific types of graves to perform certain jobs, a tradition that is still prevalent in Santeria. For example, the dirt from a young child's grave is imbued with sweetness. The grave of an elder who lived a long, happy, generous life is a site for gathering dirt imbued with wisdom and compassion. Dirt is also taken from specific locations like a racetrack for gambling, luck, or the grounds of a court for a favorable outcome in a court case. Before we talk about collecting graveyard dirt, however, we need to understand the implications of it and the angelic beings that guard the ceremonies. All right, then it goes on to like Elegba. Okay, I'll just read the Elegba, okay? It says, Elegba, also known as Ishu Elegba, is the Orisha of gateways, woods, and crossroads. Most ceremonies have an impressive iron gateway that guards it. It is here that you may leave your offerings to the gatekeeper, Elegba. Cemeteries are also partially wooded. For more on the trees and cemeteries, see chapter 14. I didn't have to read that, y'all, but I did. Many cemeteries take up a large amount of space, and they are at or near a crossroads. Pay homage to Elegba along with Oya or Shango when you collect or use your graveyard dirt, or make it or use powders containing it. All right, and then it gives you some things that you can make using graveyard dirt. All right, now that's what was in this one. Okay, now we're going to this book. All right, graveyard dirt. It's soul. I can't say it the way everybody says it. That's how I say it. Soul ritually collected from a graveyard. Graveyard dirt is soul ritually collected from a graveyard and paid for, usually with dimes, cents, or whiskey. Some suppliers sell certain herbs as a substitute. But working with graveyard dirt is a survival of ancient African customs in which veneration and communication with the dead is central. So no mere herb can replace graveyard dirt in a spell. Depending on the way it is handled, graveyard dirt is used for causing unnatural illness to enemies, for gaming luck, for protection, and in love spells. It is also one of the three major components of gopher dust. All right, to bring sorrow, wasting, and death. Okay, so that you're bringing this. People familiar with such matters mix graveyard dirt from someone who died bad with sulfur powder and their enemy's hair or a personal concern. They place these in a bottle with 9 pins, 9 needles, and 9 nails, then bury it under the enemy's threshold as the moon is waning to hurt them or cause them to slowly pine away. All right, protection. Sprinkle your strongest ancestors' graveyard dirt around your door, or wear it in your shoe with salt and red pepper to ward off jinxes. All right, resting a spirit. If the ghost of a mother is troubling her young children, carry some of her graveyard dirt to the home and sprinkle it across the doorway. To lead someone to death, put graveyard dirt into your enemy's shoe and then mark a trail from his home to the nearest graveyard, sprinkling a pinch of graveyard dirt at every crossroads along the way. When your enemy wears the dressed shoe, it will lead him towards death's door. Excuse me. To goof someone for love, go to a graveyard where someone loved you is buried. Pray for their help. Dig graveyard dirt from over their heart and pay for it with a dime. Blend in a little powdered vandal root and superstitiously sprinkle it over one you desire, asking the spirit to help you. This spell must be renewed regularly to keep it working. Additional magical uses. Well, I ain't going to read that because I might as well since I started it, right? Okay. Additional magical uses. In other words, you can look it up under these particular herbs. Alder, black dog hair, coffin nails, Epsom salt, gopher dust, mullein, patchouli, pennyroyal, personal concerns, red pepper, silver dime, sulfur, tobacco, and whiskey. So you can look up those and you can pull up something on a graveyard dirt. All right, that is all this book has. I wanted to just share that with y'all. In case y'all was wondering about the graveyard dirt, and I'm about to sneeze, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I had to do 2 of them. I sneezed twice. God bless me, right? All right. This is a pretty good book. And the Sticks, Stones, Roots, and Bones is pretty good, too. Now, I did look in my other ones, and these are the only 2 that had anything on graveyard dirt that I have. Anyway, if y'all got any good books that y'all can recommend to me, please let me know what is a good one. I love these kind of books, and I like to read them, go through them, skim through them. Even herb books or essential oil books, anything like that, because y'all know I'm into all of that. I did come across something right quick. I know I said I was going to make this quick, but I'm at 8 minutes. That's pretty good for me. Okay, this is the book that I wanted to read this from, okay, because, cold, winter's coming, and it gives you a chance to get what you need for this ingredients, and it is for colds, bronchitis, and the flu, okay, and it gives you a recipe here for cough drops, and then it also has one for the chest rub, and anti-inflammatory or a fever or headache. I mean, I can, read those to you, but I just mostly wanted to share the colds, bronchitis, and flu, and if I'm quick enough, the chest rub recipe, okay? Okay, here we go. For the cough drop recipe, you're going to need 3/4 cups of raw organic honey, 12 drops of essential oil of peppermint, and 1 tablespoon unrefined organic coconut oil. And then here's the directions. Okay, set aside the essential and coconut oils that have been pre-mixed. So you're going to mix those together in a medium heat. And then add 1 you're going to put the honey in the pot. And then you're going to stir it until the temperature reaches 300 degrees using a candy thermometer. And it's preferable if it's higher, but 300 degrees at least. Combine the essential and coconut oil into the mixing bowl. And then you're going to fill the silicone mold with the mixture. Okay, so you're going to put it all together once the honey gets where it needs to be, and then you add your essential and coconut oil mixture into the honey. And then you're going to put it in some silicone molds. And if you're not using a mold, let it cool somewhat before forming lozenges with your hands. Allow hardening in the refrigerator overnight. Wrap each one with wax paper and then transfer to a storage container. So that's the only 3 things you need to make cough drops. Honey, peppermint essential oil, and coconut oil. You mix the coconut and the essential oil and then heat the honey up, put it all together in a pot, mix it, and then you're going to either hand mold your cough drops or put them in a mold. And the next day they're ready to use. All right, now we're going to go to I'm not deleting this video, damn it. All right, chest rub. This one I want to read real quick. It's not as long as that one. Chest rub recipe. Okay, your ingredients. 2 tablespoons of shea butter, unscented. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, extra virgin. 6 drops of peppermint, 6 drops of eucalyptus, and 2 drops of rosemary essential oils. Okay, now you're going to fill a saucepan a quarter filled with water and set the double boiler to medium heat. So you're using a double boiler method. In a double boiler, melt the shea butter and coconut oil together. Every few minutes, give it a little stir. Remove from the flame and set aside until it is totally melted. Okay, once the temperature has dropped below the flash point of the oils, add them. So you have to let it get down to a certain temperature, and then you add your oils. And don't tell me what the temperature is, so maybe you know that. And then you place it in a jar and set it aside to cool. And it's all ready to use once it's cooled down and set. That's it. I just thought to myself, self, you really need to get yourself together so you can have all this, for me when it comes that time of the year. Because, everybody gets sick in the winter for some reason. It's good to have it already ready, right? Go ahead and make it and set it aside. I mean, the cough drops, you probably don't want to make yet, but you can. I mean, I don't see why not, but as long as they're stored correctly, I don't see why you couldn't go ahead and make some up. It's only a couple months away. Or you can just wait, but have all the ingredients when you want to make them. And that's the whole purpose of me reading this to you, in case you want to make them, but not yet. Gives you a chance to buy the stuff. Because everything's so freaking expensive now, you pretty much got to buy one thing at a time. I know somebody that right now they're having a really hard time, and my husband and myself is trying to figure out how to help them buy food, because they don't have no food. They have very small amount of food, and they got 3 teenagers. I said, no, you can't do that. So me and my husband are scraping up what we can, and we're going to go give it to them. Because I can't see anybody going hungry like that. So anyway, that is everything. I want you all to have a really good day, and I want you all to be damn sure safe. And I will see y'all in my next video. And let me know what y'all think about this. Did y'all already know all this about the graveyard dirt? Is it anything new that you've learned? If you want me to read a few other things out of this book, I will be happy to. And there's other recipes in here, like joint pain, energize, sleep and mood, and sleep and stress. I mean, depression and detox. So, hey, if y'all got something y'all want me to read, and if I have it in here, I will definitely get to it. All right? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I've been on here 15 minutes, y'all. Woohoo! I did good, I think. Y'all have a good day. Toodles.